Hey guys, Late Pro Guy Casey Burleigh here. Gonna do a little tournament recap for the V&M tournament hosted by Outlaw Outdoors, Clint Wade and Stacy Spriggs. They do a heck of a job doing that. And thanks Kevin Jean and Nick LeBrun for being there from V&M. And I know Nick LeBrun's a Late Pro Guy himself and on the FLW tour. And they came out and come support it and come help run the weigh-in. And well, here's my little dude right here that I threw all day. I actually personally started out with a Texas rig, a V&M Wild Thing. I only eaten half my worm. Figured that out on Saturday before. I had 3 bites in practice, and each one of them ate half my worm. I didn't think nothing going to a jig. I was like, well, I'll go to 8.5 inch in tournament time. Well, went to tournament time. Buddy was throwing a money maker, was his color football jig, and he had the first big bite. I already missed 2 fish, ate half my worm, and he had a 4 or 5 pounder come jump off. Well, it was early and we're like, I ain't gonna hurt us. But so I said, if you get one more big bite, I'll put on a jig. Well, sure enough, hour later he gets a 6 pounder in the boat. I said, well, I'll go to a jig. Sure enough, next brush pile we hit, boom, get a bite on a jig. I caught a 5 pounder. Then went to a couple more other spots. Silly me, I did not respool none of my reels before this tournament. Figured they were good. Broke off on about a 9 or 10 pounder. And I think I'm lowballing that fish. I've seen plenty of 8s, 9s. This fish was big. She came jumping, got the net. When she dug underneath the boat, popped my line. I used 25 pound InvisiX fluorocarbon by Seagar. Pretty strong stuff, but you don't respool in a few months, it'll get you. So, a little simple tip. Let's see, we're making about a rotation of 10 to 12 brush piles, and we're just rotating through that all day long. It was tough. I mean, 8 bites, only landed 6. Jumped off 2 that were one was about 9 to 10, and the other one was about 5 pounds. But it happens. We had 22.62 pounds, I believe. We had 2 small little fish that needed to go, but hey, it happens. But never quit. We lost them 2 fish, especially when you're not getting a lot of bites. Losing 2 fish hurts you, but you're never out of it. Literally the last 10 minutes, my buddy caught the last 6 pounder. We stopped on a spot we haven't fished all day, actually. We're like, hey, let's go fish this spot. It's a community brush pile. I said, I haven't seen nobody fish it all day. Let's go make a stop. Second or third cast in there, he gets that bite. And it's really not a bite. Whenever the jig is at the top of the brush pile and it just falls down, you just lose sight of your jig. You don't feel it no more. That fish is kind of just holding it and swimming slowly down. Set the hook, bam. So that was my tournament recap. Hopefully, if y'all want some big bites, put on a jig and work slowly. Go through the same brush pile y'all been fishing and just rotate throughout the day. It's all timing. The full moon is going away, so the bites hopefully going to pick up and get more bites during the day. So good luck, guys. Stay in that 18 to 20 foot range, and good luck.